Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm back with another Unemployed Millennial video. In my last video, I said my parents might be moving. Well, they are. This rooftop is one of my favorite places in the world, so with the thought of not having it soon, I've been spending a ton of time on it. It has stunning views of Sleeping Lady and of downtown Anchorage. My favorite part about it, though, is that it's the same level as the trees, which brings all of the birds around. I really just love watching birds and hearing them. I think it's so relaxing. This morning, I actually got a real up-close and personal visit. He's right behind my camera, like right near my tripod, balancing on one little tip. This is a Steller's jay, and I see them all the time, and I had to look up what it was.
Hey, big guy.
I really didn't want him to knock over my tripod, so he had to go.
Don't want you knocking my camera over.
He was just here to hang.
He's just like spying on
The reason why I'm up here basically is I might be moving, so this is one of my favorite places in the entire world, is this little patio. As you can tell, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It is stunning, and my favorite part about it is you can see birds pretty much everywhere around you. Let me show you this pretty guy. I hope you can hear him too. Are they fighting? This rooftop puts all my favorite things about Alaska together because it's downtown, but it's still like kind of surrounded by nature. Like, as you can tell, I feel like I have so many birds around. And also you have the train. It's right by the train tracks. It's just like stunning. I don't know if my parents are trying to sell this place or rent it out, but I would love them to just rent it out and then hopefully move back here someday. So if you are someone you know, has that tech money and wants to rent this place, you could spend your Corona quarantine in Alaska. If you're looking or know someone who wants to spend time here, I think it's the perfect place to be for Corona. Our laws are fair, I think, in my opinion. Schools are not open, they're all online. It's not like a Florida situation, and you just have endless, vast, fresh outdoors to go to. Like, you're just surrounded by nature. Split with roommates, though, I feel like it would be affordable, actually, if you have some of that tech money. So I have like a lot of changes happening recently, which I will kind of tell you guys a few of them as they're relevant to this Unemployed Millennial series that I'm doing. A lot of people are kind of just going through things that they didn't expect to have to go through in 2020. So at the end of my last video, I said that my parents were probably gonna move. Since then, I've kind of just been like keeping my eyes open for different like living opportunities because I'm actually gonna stay in Alaska. I'll kind of explain that via another video of like kind of the plans I have and the reasoning for why I want to stay in Alaska. The only problem is for the next year, I'm pretty much relying on my videos to kind of help fund me through my coding school while I'm trying to afford life. I started Unemployed Millennial before the pandemic, before there were a ton more unemployed millennials, but I started it from a very privileged background. And so part of Unemployed Millennial was me being able to take the time to figure out what I wanted to do with my career, document it, and kind of let you guys know if you're not like in the same position, but you're, say, interested in coding and want to see what that experience is like and if it's right for you. So I wanted to make this kind of content available to other people because I have the privilege of being able to do that. Like, I had the privilege of moving back home with my parents and having them support me and not asking me to pay rent. But I think that I'm at a place where I probably no longer have these privileges, but I'm still gonna try to make it work. And that might be really stupid. The point of this is not to just purposely be unemployed and be lazy. I've worked since I was like 14. So with all of that, I have a lot of things on my mind. We have a lot of deadlines. I have a lot of planning that I'm doing. I wasn't expecting to move like this soon at all, but an opportunity came up where I was super excited. I really like the girls. I was getting kind of loud upstairs, but I think I was talking about how I wasn't really planning on moving, but this opportunity came up with these two girls. And I actually haven't met one of the girls, but I have met the other girl. The story of how I know her is just like really kind of like twisted and funny. One of my high school friends was working in the building that my dad was in We started talking and we've been hanging out since like January, and I went to this girl's graduation because she is that guy's boss's daughter. That's kind of how it is in Alaska. It's a really small community. That's why I actually really love being back. Like when you're in LA, you can see someone and never see them again the rest of your life. But in Anchorage, like if you're living here, people really have a sense of camaraderie and like community here. So anyway, that's how I know her. But yeah, I'm going to get coffee right now with her and the other roommate, so I'm super excited to meet them. I got this thrifting. Actually, my mom found it thrifting, and I love this top. I've never worn it because I just don't feel like I know what to wear it with. But I feel like they kind of go with these, like kind of, but not really. I must see if that works. I feel like it kind of works even though it kind of doesn't. All right, I'm gonna go now. Okay, so it's a little bit later. I got back from meeting with those two girls. They're super cool. I'm really excited because I definitely would much prefer to live with people that I know rather than having to search for like random people. They're gonna be like studying, so that'd be perfect. I feel like it could create a really good working and like living environment. I feel like I can see my neighbor's like adorable puppy. I can't tell if it's on a leash or not.
What are you doing? Hi, buddy. Here, I'm gonna take you home. You're so cute. Here, come here.
I asked them if they were fine with me vlogging. They were totally fine. I feel like no one really knows what's available in Anchorage, so I'm gonna vlog it. So let's go. Wow, I love this. Yeah, it's like kind of done for, but you could hella sled down that. Wow. It's so modern looking. I feel like that's also so rare for Anchorage. Do you want to be in my video? Hello, what's your name?
Madeline, hi.
Yay. Wow, this is so nice.
I love the artwork they love.
Yeah, me too.
The place that they found is honestly a gem. It's in the heart of Anchorage, it's a duplex, it has a yard, and the craziest thing is it's under $2,000 for the entire thing. This would be my room if I were to move in.
Okay, so this is the room.
Yes.
This is not that small. I was expecting like way worse.
You have to see the room upstairs.
Okay, yeah.
Should have just.
Yeah, that is an interesting choice.
Are so large that.
That's perfect for like Corona quarantine time.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Oh, that's adorable.
So this would be Hannah's room.
Wow.
She has this,
Wow.
like balcony, which is adorable.
That's so cool. Oh my god, I love this little nook. That's so cute. Yeah, she has a very normal, nice color.
A nice little sitting area.
Oh, that's cute. That's where you want to put your coffee.
Yeah. This is the mirror we're talking about.
Yeah, this is very dark. Wow. Do they have like their kids sleep in here too then?
Yeah. They had these two beds, and then the other room also had two beds in it. Four kids.
Wow. They really have their closets down.
Yeah.
I'm so surprised that it's this price like
I
in
know.
downtown
No, it's so
or
nice.
Turnigan.
Such a steal.
Yeah. Whoa. Wait, I want to see if I can do one. Can you do a pull up? No. It's like my life goal. Maybe like this. I'm actually really glad that I ended up filming that. I was just going to include it in this vlog, but now I've been looking back at the footage and I kind of realized that the room that I would be living in is extremely dark. During the winter time, we literally have like 4 hours of daylight during winter solstice, and so having as much natural lighting is kind of crucial if I'm literally relying on making content. And today is a really sunny, nice day outside, and so this is kind of the best that I can probably expect from this room.
The walls just kind of absorb any natural light that comes into the room, And then moving closer to the window, when I look at the actual rest of the room, if I were to maybe paint it, you can kind of tell it's still a little grainy. I think just from the location on the bottom floor, it just doesn't get a ton of natural light.
So it sounds really stupid, but that's really something that I have to think about when I'm looking for a new place. I'm actually going to be moving out of my parents' condo because they're moving out of state. So I actually do need to move a lot of my stuff. It would be kind of a tight fit. So I'm just not really sure about the room that's available. They've already signed the lease, so that's pretty much their place. And it's completely up to them what they want to do. I think I'm going to suggest kind of a different living scenario because after talking to them, I feel like they really want to move just out of their parents' home because they want to get their work done and they just kind of want to have their own space. So they might be flexible on the room situations, but I honestly like completely understand if they're not because they honestly found a gem. The blue room is kind of the only room that I think would work so well for filming. It has such beautiful lighting. Like I feel like their only objective in building that room was to make as much natural lighting as possible. Even the windows have windows. Like every single corner and aspect of that bedroom is covered in terms of incredible lighting. Here's what I was thinking. I would just maybe offer to like split that room with one of the other roommates or have them split the other room, and I would just offer to pay for the entire half of the house, around $900, I think $50 or so dollars. But I honestly just feel like it's so worth it. I think that opens up so much opportunity for the rest of the living space and the rest of the house. I feel like the only real purpose of like that downstairs room, just because it's so dark and it doesn't have good natural lighting, if no one really wants it, it would be perfect. Oh my God, it's right here. This would be perfect. Like on those dark walls, it would be such a good projector room or like a TV room or even like a yoga room or an office, because then I feel like everyone could be living upstairs and then have equal access to all the shared spaces. It'd be so cool to have the loft be kind of like, you know, like a library room. And then downstairs we could have a TV room and a living room, or we could have an individual room where you can actually shut the door and get some more privacy for either, you know, like an office space or another living room. And that kind of setup reminds me of college where you're surrounded by your peers and you're all kind of trying to work hard and hustle. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna suggest it this weekend and see what happens. So it is now Sunday. First of all, I wanna show this University of Minnesota sweater. I could totally make like Unemployed Millennial merch. The acronym is which like millennials are known for saying. Instead of gophers, this could be like snowflakes. I heard back from the roommates and they are not down. I mean, I kind of knew that they wouldn't be because honestly, I wouldn't be either. Like I would not want to give up one of those rooms or even share it with someone. I could be kind of down. I think I convinced myself into it. But yeah, it's totally understandable and I feel like this could be a good thing. Maybe it'll be cool to make some like videos about like what different rent options in Anchorage, Alaska are available, because I honestly feel like with everything that's happening right now, with the pandemic, with all the fires, Alaska is not a bad place to be. We definitely have had forest fires in the summer that were really bad, but it's already cold here now and the air is just so fresh and there's so much nature and wildlife that I just, as I've been living here more and more, I just feel like I appreciate it so much more. But otherwise, I will be doing some more probably like house tours as I look at them. So that could be a fun little thing. Okay, well anyway, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. And I will probably be back with another Alaska Friends video. So stay tuned. You guys are leaving really positive feedback on that. So that's exciting. And after that, I'll come back with another Unemployed Millennial. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.